Welcome to Forum Watch with Seth. Let's grab 69, review whichever topics to please to make it look like a breeze. Turning ordinary posters into audio roller coasters. Listen to Forum Watch or break your knees. What, do you think this is a joke? Got a baseball bat with your name on it right here. Listen to the fucking podcast, bitch.
Welcome to the Forum Watch. I'm Scrap69 and I'm joined today by my co-host, Saf, also known as Silicon Affliction Fraud. How you going, Saf?
Hey, Scraps, how's it going, dude?
Yeah, good. How's your week been, eh?
Pretty long. Been renovating a house. It's been really draining.
Oh, really? So you've been renovating with your hands, have you?
Yeah, working with my hands for a change. It's fun work. It's rewarding in its own way, you know?
Yeah, I know what you mean. See, I don't need to use my hands when I renovate. I use my penis, like... You ever heard of that famous painter called Picasso, I think it is?
Yes, the famous impressionist painter Picasso.
I forgot. I think it's Picasso or Picasso, something like that.
Yeah, Picasso would have worked a lot better.
Anyways, we'd like to thank Milo for joining in for our episode last week. He did a fantastic job.
Oh, very much so. He brought a lot to the episode. He brought a lot to the dynamic, and I think it was one of our strongest episodes, really.
You're probably thinking, how are they going to top this episode? And our answer is, we're not. This will probably be our worst episode, and we're just going to ride that episode till the end of the year or the season.
Season 1 of the Forum Watch.
That's right. And during that season, we'll continue to play the intro song that Sir Kazza made, which we hardly ever give credit for. So thanks again for the great song.
Yes. We should be doing that due diligence and giving him credit at the beginning of every episode.
Absolutely.
Or at least every other episode. It's not like he signed a contract with us.
So what's happened on the forum this week, Saf?
On the forum this week, well, before we get into what's happened on the forum this week, we should probably discuss the responses in our own thread.
Oh, yeah?
Because my favorite thread here on the Forum Watch is the thread about the Forum Watch.
The most active thread in the forum at the moment.
Yes, actually.
So, I heard you've been in receipt of a video. Saf?
That I have. Now, I've been asked not to heavily publicize this, so I haven't released it, and I won't be talking it up too much, but I have received a video from Highway, from Eric Boss, of him actually flushing his iPod, as promised 6 years ago in the Brawl thread.
Yeah, right. Now, I was super disappointed to hear that Highway couldn't give us the video, and Saf honoured his promise. He didn't even let me look at the fucking thing.
Of course, nobody's seen it.
You know what, Highway? You might not have given us permission to publish your video, but you certainly didn't restrict us from making a recreation of your video based on the very limited information that I have. So, let's have a listen, eh? Alright, god dang it. Now where is my iPod? I'm looking through this drawer. No, it's not the double-edged dildo or the flashlight. No, not the anal beads. Oh, no, it's not the Cranky Kong sex toy either. Oh, here we go. My iPod. Alright, now it's time to flush it down the toilet. Alright, time to pick it up with my face. I should have never taken that bet with the Saf. I'm gonna beat the shit out of this iPod with this bat. Oh, holy moly. It's still working, jamming my favorite beats. Let's hit my favorite track.
Baby, when the lights go out, every single word cannot express.
Alright, man, that was a great video, eh?
And that was developed only from reading that original post preserved from the Brawl thread, from the forum fire of the Brawl thread through the ages.
That's right. And I'm glad you're able to share that with us, eh, Highway?
You know, Highway, I'm glad you were a good sport about it. And it's such a great closing chapter to the Brawl thread that it finally happened. This big running joke has finally reached its end. And, to honor your wishes and to honor the fact that you actually did it, I won't keep bringing up this story, I'll just let it be tucked away in my historicity.
You might tuck it away, but I always leave it out hanging.
Ah, yeah. Hanging low. Low rider.
So, I hear people liked Milo's edition on the episode.
Who didn't like Milo's edition on the episode? What kind of fucking idiot wouldn't appreciate that?
I don't know. Were there any people that didn't appreciate his addition to the episode?
Well, if they were, they weren't posting on the forums about it.
The silent majority probably didn't like Milo's edition.
The silent majority of forum lurkers.
Yeah.
Constantly listening to our show, have it on subscription.
They're constantly condemning each episode that gets released, and each guest host, they're like, oh God, oh God, oh God, not again.
I wonder if there's anybody who just hates this forum, like some neo-gaffer who's like, oh shit, a podcast all about these motherfuckers, and is just listening to us to rag on us.
They'll probably make a neo-Nazi equivalent of the Forum Watch, so good on them if they do. Maybe.
A neo-Nazi version as opposed to our old-school traditionalist Nazi leanings here.
Yeah, exactly. We're pro-Jew in the Forum Watch.
We?
Oh, okay.
All right, Scraps. Don't go pushing your shit on me, you PC thug. I don't know what you're laughing at. These aren't jokes. These aren't jokes, motherfucker.
Speaking of discrimination, M-Dog sort of criticised us Aussies in terms of the pronunciation of Yoshi.
Pronunciation? Yes. You guys did pronounce that really weirdly. I wanted to say something during the episode, but I was outgunned. It was two Aussies versus one American, and I was like, well, I don't know. Maybe you do say things differently over there. Maybe I've said it wrong all these years.
So how do you say Yoshi?
Yoshi.
Oh, God. Hey, M-Dog, here's something I want to pass on to you briefly. Yoshi, 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 yeah, Yoshi, 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 yeah, motherfucker, Yoshi! Dog.
It's like if you're in Mario Kart and you guys are going neck to neck and he keeps passing you and saying his catchphrase.
Yeah.
I hate it when you get that with the Daisy. It's, hi, I'm Daisy. Hi, I'm Daisy. Hi, I'm Daisy. Hi, I'm Daisy.
I haven't actually played Mario Kart for quite some time since.
Well, there's something to look forward to. There's something to look forward to.
Yeah, well, actually, the Conversation episode 215, they had an in-depth discussion into the Mario Kart series, and you know what? I think I'm going to buy Mario Kart 8.
Based on its coverage in the Conversation?
Yeah.
Are you saying the Conversation has made a sale for Nintendo?
Yep.
Are you saying that DK Vine in the Conversation is actually a positive thing to Nintendo's bottom line?
They probably don't see it that way, but you know what? Fuck Nintendo.
They're probably not running the numbers. They're probably not listening to the voice on the street. I feel like Nintendo should be subscribed to this podcast. I mean, come on, Nintendo. We got the RSS feed. What more do you want?
Well, apparently Wi-Fi is cutting-edge technology for Nintendo, so maybe RSS feed is a little bit too far into the future.
I like how Sakurai and Anauma are like just getting on Twitter and they're all amazed by internet culture.
Yeah.
It's so adorable and it's so weird that they've just never heard of this before.
I know, right?
I mean, they work at a tech company. They work at one of the biggest tech companies. Like, what the hell, guys? Get it together.
It's a Japanese thing.
Yeah.
They rely on schoolgirls and octopus rape, just like our friendly octopus in the middle of the studio. How's it going, lad?
How's it going?
Bloop, 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 bloop. Konnichiwa! Yeah, so he sounds like he's having fun.
Sounds like she's having fun.
Oh, yeah. So speaking of fun, we are going to have a lot of fun with the E3 2013 Mario Kart thread, hey?
Ah, yes.
So this thread is located in the Cameo game discussion. It was originally run on June 7th, 2013 by Xylophone Danger 375. And just recently there was an explosion of posts starting April 2nd to 14. Now what's the general popularity of the Mario Kart thread in the DK Vine, Saf?
Not very popular. Since June 2013, there were only 9 pages of posts. That's pitiful.
Yeah.
That's less than 1 page a month.
I suspect it's going to be an amazing game. It's kind of odd, but then again, as the conversation discussed, it's because the Mario Kart series has been plagued by, well, shitty efforts, pretty much.
That, and there's not a whole lot to speculate on. And there's not a whole lot to speculate on that we haven't already speculated on for many, many years. The fact that there was going to be a new Mario Kart was already a given, and all the discussions we'd already had after 7 came out, after Mario Kart Wii came out, you know. Is Diddy going to be in the game? Is Funky going to be in the game? Are they going to have some kind of track editor? Blah, blah, blah. There's just not that much speculation. Not like a new Donkey Kong game. Not even like a new Smash Brothers game. It's just boring to talk about at this point.
Yeah, that's right. But then IGN and other game coverage sites, they had a press embargo on Mario Kart 8 information. And as soon as the embargo was lifted, then there was a huge reaction. But before then, when we found out that IGN was about to release the news, there were certain reactions by certain members and, well, positive reactions by certain members and negative attitudes by the hardcore DK forum members, don't you think?
Hold on, Scraps. Are you saying that opinions and pre-reactions were mixed?
To say the least.
I'm sorry, go on.
So, you know, we had the current members, such as Clutch, who said, and this is all in negative attitude, I hope it's Cranky Kong again, if only for the immature, spiteful reasons.
And you know, actually on NeoGAF, that's now a running joke. Every time there's a big Nintendo announcement or a Smash Direct or whatever, there's always a couple people joking about, oh man, it's going to be Cranky Kong again. Or I can't wait for Cranky Kong tonight. Oh yeah, they will never forget that.
Really?
That's probably Tropical Freeze's enduring legacy among the internet fandom at large.
Yeah, I mean, considering how many Twitter follows Cranky Kong had at one stage, he was top of Twitter.
And all the people getting on Twitter and just wondering, and just seeing Cranky Kong among the trending, and just thinking, why is Cranky Kong trending? Or even the people who are like, who the fuck is Cranky Kong?
And other people followed up the thread, such as David, who says, have they set a time for when everyone here will be bitching about the lack of Donkey Kong characters in a Mario game? There's no reason to stay up until 4 or 5 for something I can look up in the morning.
You know, interesting how that's... I believe it's Carla is the biggest detractor of the Donkey Kong connection in Mario Kart. You know, usually the Donkey Kong connection in Mario Kart and all these Mario cameo games is generally perceived as not only a given, but a good thing for exposure, a good thing for connectivity. And it's interesting that you're now seeing people coming out and kind of disappointed that there's Donkey Kong characters in a Mario game, you know?
Yeah, that's right. But, I don't seem to share that sentiment. Like, if the game is good, then Donkey Kong should have every right to be in it. It's just the shitters that he's in that Donkey Kong really shouldn't have that connection to Mario. So there should be a Donkey Kong should be the seal of Nintendo quality. So whenever a game is actually good, then they insert Donkey Kong in there. If it's shit, well, Donkey Kong can just, you know, clap his hands, wipe the dust off his shorts and be like, well, I'm out of here. I'm not joining this sinking ship or sinking plane, as the case may be, with the MH370.
Donkey Kong doesn't wear shorts.
Look, Saf. In the DK rock rap he does, okay?
Oh!
He shat his pants.
I never even thought about that. He doesn't wear pants to shit. Why would you have him shitting his pants? He doesn't wear pants. Why?
Yeah, with that DK rock rap, it was only after I recorded the song and had already set everything up that I realized that DK doesn't actually wear pants. So I had to actually make a picture of him wearing pants so that he could shit in it.
You couldn't change the song. That was off limits. That was gold. Well, did he wear like an outfit for Donkey Konga when he was out like on his world tour or whatever?
I reckon it would be in leather,
Kremling leather?
considering how much he needs to use the dungeon for raping, good old Heil.
Aha, yeah.
So, he uses the whips and, yeah, he wears some clothing, but it's mainly...
He uses the Cat 09 tails. Huh? Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Mhm.
Every time he whips Heil, he has 9 lashes. Yeah. So after the info got released on the early hours of April 3rd, 2014, it seems like most of the reactions were actually, no, it was still met with quite mixed reactions.
Quite mixed reactions.
Yeah, you could say that.
You could say that, but I'd say the general mood was one of positivity.
Yeah, that's right.
One of hopefulness, at the very least.
That's right. And Heil said things such as, Mario Kart has genuinely intrigued me since Double Dash was announced. It looks fucking gorgeous.
Oh, and it does look fucking gorgeous. And it's not just the HD graphics. It's also the art design. It doesn't have that kind of pastel, kind of throwaway look. Like, it didn't really spurn the imagination, It didn't really drive you to want to think about what it's like to live in that world and walk around and be in the stands for this race. It was just kind of shitty, kind of some shitty fucking piece of shit.
Absolutely. And yeah, I have to agree. And there were more things. And you mentioned in the thread item customization.
Oh yeah. Love that. I mean, that's been the biggest thing since day one. The biggest complaint is the items, and fixing that is probably the best thing they could have done.
Yeah, that's right. And to continue on, Jeff liked the retro tracks being adjusted for anti-gravity.
I hate it when things get imported from older games and they don't get updated for the mechanics of the newer game.
Yeah, that's right. Well, the newer, let's put a hashtag around those things because Diddy Kong Racing still is the innovator in terms of Mario Kart racing.
Very much so. It's still the industry standard, if anybody cared about standardization.
Yeah, and they also introduced other things, and Conga Line was keen to point this out, such as fun new items, better item balance, retro stages that look completely new, multiple paths that feel completely different from one another. Anti-gravity is more than a gimmick and adds new gameplay options.
Planet Cool goes on to say, 3 new characters and a bunch of new tracks, including Rainbow Road 64. Color me in love! The game still looks as gorgeous as ever, of course. Maybe day one purchase for me? Also, I like Shy Guy and Metal Mario, and I'm very happy to see them. So shoot me.
Yeah, so you can say that you have your members that are really looking forward to it. So what about the negative reactions towards the new Mario Kart 8 information?
Ah, yes, there were still people wary of the Mario Kart curse, such as M-Dog, Valentina, who indicated issues with returning characters such as Lakitu, Shy Guy, and Metal Mario.
And then Clutch sort of expanded idea a bit, didn't he? When he said that staple Mario characters weren't accounted for, and as a result, Diddy wasn't going to be in the game.
Guys, I don't think Diddy Kong's gonna be in this game. Oh, that sounds familiar.
Yeah, where have we heard that from?
Not that it's anywhere near as big a deal, nor treated as such a contentious issue, but, it would be a mistake for Diddy not to be in Mario Kart, and it's a fair worry. And I feel like, at the very least, people handle this reasonably.
Yeah, well, a Spain magazine might have let the cat out of the bag, because on the day of recording this, we're running a little bit late in terms of recording, they indicated that perhaps Diddy Kong is in the game. But when the internet pointed out, they're like, oh, no, that was an error, guys. Sorry.
Yeah, hard to see. It's hard to say which way that will go. I feel like it could have been an unintentional slip up, but at the same time, it might have just been a mistake, like they said. You know?
Yeah, that's right. Just like Donkey Kong 3D was a mistake by EB Games or GameSpot.
Oh, right. That was a classic mistake they made.
Pointed out by yours truly.
All right.
Yeah.
And reported around the internet with your name attached to it.
Yeah. Scrap 69, diplomat of DK Vine.
Diplomat. I found this little forum. I don't remember what it was called, which kind of ruins the whole anecdote. But I saw that a couple of our members had gone over there and talked about us, and we were like a constant running joke with them. So I posted a DK Vine embassy thread. And I offered to talk about anything or anything with them. And GameHiker.com. It was the GameHiker.com forum.
All right.
You can find that in Google by just typing in DK Vine Embassy. And, you know, the thread didn't go very strongly, and about halfway through it, some fucking assholes showed up. Some fucking unfunny assholes with bad posting. Like the kind of people who you just don't care what they have to say because they're posting it so obnoxiously.
Okay, fair enough.
So there's a fun anecdote, a fun little aside for this little podcast we're doing.
And speaking of obnoxious things, Highway kind of
Go to hell, Scrap. Go to fucking hell.
Highway said that he doesn't like having to use one item in Mario Kart 8.
Damn.
Segway! Yeah! And Iggy hates Metal Mario, and Clutch and Planicle doesn't like the potentiality of just having one lap in the Rainbow Road course.
Wait, that's just down to one lap?
Potentially. They haven't specified.
Well, that is a bit of a slog. I can see why they do it, but, you know, between that and between changing up the cool neon look, which we've kind of adopted here on the forums, of course, changing that up for fireworks, I don't know. It might not be the same. It might just naggingly remind you of how cool it would be to pull out the N64 and run through that level.
I don't mind it. Like, I think it's one of those cases of just wait and see. So, the conversation then takes a weird turn when Caramel Man posts a render of Mario in a cart with two toadstools at a pit stop.
Ah, yes.
So, what exactly happens there? Because I know that the forum members start talking about the toads wearing, they're trying to figure out whether the toads are actually wearing helmets or if the toad heads, the mushroom heads, are actually hats. So,
whoa, man. Far out.
So it's kind of a question of, yeah, man, is it a hat or is it a head? You know?
Like, are they toadstool people or are they toadstool people? You feel me, man? You feel me?
Yeah. It'll be a bit weird to see if it turns out the toadstool hats were heads. If it were hats.
What a weird sentence.
If the toads were hats, then what would they look like? They would their heads literally would look like pegs, wouldn't they?
Yeah, like a little Lego man.
Yeah, that's right. But if it is actually in head, then the question really is how is it that the toads' heads are able to fit inside the helmet? Manfrog, he links a picture where the toads wear a conductor's hat. So the real question is...
Ah, that Manfrog, always bringing the primary sources.
Yeah.
Good man.
That's right.
Good man.
So I reckon there's a bit of a Doctor Who effect on this.
Doctor Who?
Doctor Who?
Doctor Whom?
Who is the Doctor?
Whom? Whom is the Doctor?
Yeah.
Whom?
The cap is bigger on the inside.
Whom? Oh, like the TARDIS.
Yeah, a bit like the...
Like the TARDIS machine.
Time and resident difference in sex.
Ah, I always wondered what that meant. If only there was some sort of wiki I could consult for hours on end to learn about the Doctor Who universe.
Yeah.
Or is it perhaps the Doctor Who-niverse?
Yeah, the Whoniverse.
The Whovian-verse? all across the universe. I think that's how that song goes.
Speaking of universe, there's a universal thread that everyone's looking for a game that everyone's looking forward to. What would that be, Saf?
Aha, ha, ha. Everybody's favorite subject on the forum watch, the Super Smash Brothers thread for Wii U this time.
Woohoo! So this thread is located in the Cameo game discussion, and it was started on June 7, 2013 by Heil. Now, the popularity of the Smash Brothers thread as measured by the number of pages since June 2013 is 69 pages, which is far more than that of Mario Kart.
Far more. And it shows the relative discussability, relative popularity, relative hype factor for both games.
Yeah.
Yeah, that it does. Good analysis, Sal.
Yeah.
Nice going.
See, the thing is that this thread is constantly being updated, but on April...
Sometimes faster than you can keep up with it.
Yeah, that's right. Sometimes you don't even know. There'll be 3 or 4 separate discussions on each page, which makes it hard to follow. So you have to literally go back 2 by 2 by 2 if you've missed a lot of news. So like page 62 to 60 to 58 to... I find that feature annoying. I probably should just type in the page number instead, really. But anyways. Anyways, on April 8th to 14 on page 61, the forum members were anticipating the massive Nintendo Direct Smash update, and members were predicting who was going to be revealed. Now, the thing is, because of the Mario Kart information that got released, I took the piss out of it, and I said, I really, really hope they reveal Shy Guy and Metal Mario as fighters. Fuck, they should really throw in all of Bowser's children. It's a Mario game after all. And M-Dog continues the joke by saying, oh dang, yeah, last time Mario Kart predicted Rob. Looks like we're getting all 7 Koopalings, folks.
And if they hadn't axed transforming characters, we just might have.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
You can see how really into the podcast we are today, lads. I think we're both exhausted.
We're both so dragging here. Just like Bowser's children are dragons, kind of.
Yeah, that's right. They're I don't know what to say to that at all.
Speaking of not knowing what to say.
Actually, the forum members did know what to say during the trailer while they were watching the Smash Direct, because they were making gut reactionary comments.
Yes, live posting during the Direct. That's one of my favorite parts of these Nintendo Directs, is that everybody's getting together at a predetermined time to be on the forums to post about things. You used to only really see that at E3 time, and now you see it all the time.
Yeah, that's right.
Now, I know when I was watching the Direct, I had the forums open, I had the DK Vine live blog, where the staff would post their reactions. I had NeoGaf open to see how they were reacting to it.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, NeoGaf, how's it going? And I was actually in the NeoGaf chat room.
Ooh.
Which was rather interesting. Made a couple friends. Made friends with a person called Sah, S-A-H.
I see.
It's always weird how that works.
So, slimy ass hoe.
Yeah.
See, you were in a position of advantage because I had just started work, so I could really only look at my phone and look at the forum members' reactions.
That's a good way of getting news, you know. We're pretty comprehensive. We're pretty comprehensive during live posting, and if we don't catch it during the Direct, we're certainly going to dissect it immediately after.
Well, essentially the forum members usually say the most important things, and that's exactly what happened during this thread. Jure818 commented on the summer release of the 3DS. Highway spoke about the alternate versions of Final Destination as well as Yoshi's release. And what else was there?
No Name 999 catches the Rocket Barrel music The biggest reaction, though, is the Kremlings mentioned by Highway, Grunt von Vasectomy, No Name 999 again, M-Dog, and Cosmic.
Did you say Grunt von Vasectomy, Saf?
Why, yes, I did cop that joke from the conversation.
I think that's one of their greatest plays on member names.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely in my top 10 conversation moments. New feature coming soon.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for Saf Presents The Conversation.
Top 10. So we literally just play Chad and Heil with us commenting afterwards. Actually, that would actually work, don't you think?
Yeah, we should totally do that. We should totally do that, especially now that we've talked about it in an episode.
Yeah, okay. So in 2 episodes' time, what do you reckon? 2 episodes' time, we're going to do a special feature on the conversation on Chad and Heil. You guys do realize we just made this up and we're actually going to go ahead with this, right?
Oh, definitely. Unless they yell at us too hard.
Oh, it's okay. I don't mind. They've already yelled at me with, "Kong fuck shit, do it anyway."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose if you're in for a penny, you're in for a pound, right?
We just gotta take it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Like the Japanese schoolgirls we is.
Yeah. Fucking octopus. Wait, what's his name, the octopus, by the way?
John.
Ah, yeah, that's right. John, fucking stop raping that girl. Stop rolling her around. Oh, wait. Is John trying to say that DK has got his roll back?
Oh my god. Oh my god. I knew there was a reason we kept him here in the studio.
Fucking John's a useful octopus, isn't he?
Yeah. He's almost the 3rd member of this podcast.
Yeah, he always contributes such valuable insights in the episodes, doesn't he?
What you people don't know is he actually writes our episode documents on Google for us. He does all the research. I don't actually post or read on the forums anymore. It's all handled by him and my assistant.
Yeah, and he uses the fluids of all the Japanese girls he's raped as ink on the scrolls that he writes on.
Rape ink.
Raping, yeah. So we're literally raping your ears. Just like Jeff raped your ears and eyes when he imitated Bendelin 2.
Bendelin 2? What possible angle could he have had on that?
So literally, Jeff does the same thing as Bendelin 2, except he doesn't imitate him to the perfection that Bendelin 2 had, and that is the massive font. But he essentially goes in the same direction. He goes, "Fuck Greninja! Fuck Lucario! Fuck Sukarai! This is Mewtwo being cut from Brawl all over again. I hope they all fucking die."
There's 700 Pokemon and they pick Greninja, Lucario, and Charizard? They're fucking morons!
And it keeps going on page 63. "What feature is in the Wii U version that would make me want it? Seriously, I gave you $300 for your turd of a system and you put the awesome Kirby Air Ride feature in the 3DS only. And you fucking cut Mewtwo. God fucking damn it. Greninja! Greninja! Fucking Greninja! Fucking Greninja!
And you know, I feel like that series of posts really sums up the modern day Brawl thread. You know, it's been a topic of discussion recently with everybody talking about the Brawl thread, talking about its memory and how it might be compared or contrasted to today. And you see like Kupal out there defending it, talking about how, oh, it's nowhere near as bad as the Brawl thread was. And, you know, he's right. These Smash Brother threads have really calmed down to the point where they're no more contentious than any other majorly contentious topic in the forums.
Yeah, that's right.
Calm down to just a regular dull roar, you know? It's only just a little bit obnoxious. It's only just a little bit spiteful. Only just a little bit. Only the normal DK Vine standard.
Yeah, and in other words, it's normal. But in NeoGAF, it's probably tame. Or worse. I don't know. I'm not sure what NeoGAF is like, so...
NeoGAF is basically animated GIFs, or I just found this out from watching NeoGAF during the Direct. They don't use animated GIFs anymore. There's a new file extension called WebM. WebM?
Yeah, I discovered that when I watched my 4chan porn.
What is that? What is that? Is it like a GIF with sound? Is that what it is?
No, it doesn't have any sound. It's essentially a video, but I think the video is small, so it makes it even. It's just as attractive as a GIF, except you can have a longer video with the same size. Do you know what I mean?
Aha, yeah, that sounds really useful, actually. I hope when they upgrade the forums in 2020 that they'll add WebM support. Sounds like something we could really use here on the DK Vine. So, Chad, get to work looking into that, buddy.
Don't tell me I'm going to have to redo my spunking spoink pig.
Oh, yeah, that needs to be in WebM extension, dude.
You know what would be really cool on WebM extension? That GIF posted by Picarwheel on April 9, 2014, where Rosalina's attacking Diddy Kong, and then DK jumps in from behind her, smashes her a bit, grabs her, and then jumps back into the abyss, all the while still facing the same direction.
Yeah, he grabs her and jumps backwards. It's so great. I watched it for like 20 or 30 rotations.
It is amazing. Oh, there are some... You know Sakurai's made 2 brilliant Donkey Kong GIFs?
That he has. I forgot he was the Mario Kart guy, too. Oh, man.
We'll cover that at another episode. So, what were the biggest reactions by the forum members, Saf?
The biggest reactions were definitely to the Donkey Kong elements, the return of Jungle Japes, the critters, the new moves for Donkey Kong, the new models for Donkey Kong.
And I'd say there was a massive reaction for Greninja as well.
Yes, there was a massive reaction for Greninja. There's also a massive reaction for Ridley, who appeared to be deconfirmed.
Yeah, that's right. People were quite upset about it.
In fact, there was general discussion about the entirety of the rest of the roster, and as always in this thread, what this new news meant for the rest of the roster, who was made more likely and less likely.
That's right. The forum members were least interested in topics such as Charizard, Sheik, Yoshi, Naked Samus, and Captain Falcon's exclusion.
Captain Falcon's continued exclusion.
Yeah, he might not be in the game.
Oh, come on. Any Friday, it's gonna go up. It's gonna be Falcon Friday. Finally, after 6 years, Falcon Friday is gonna happen. Just you watch, people. Just you watch.
And as soon as he comes in, my banana's gonna get erect. And speaking of erect bananas, let's talk about our member of the fortnight.
Nicely seen.
And who would that be, Saf?
Our member of the fortnight. Who else could we give it to? The fortnight. This would be member of the week.
Oh, week, yeah. Sorry, I'm already so used to the fortnight. Member of the week. Who is our member of the week?
Our member of the week this week. Who else could we give it to but Highway? The one with the banana avatar. The one with the non-Russian banana avatar.
There's a Russian equivalent, is there?
Yes, that is Andre's personal staff avatar.
Oh, right.
You might not recognize that because I don't think he's posted on these forums in many years.
Yeah, I have no idea who you're talking about.
He was one of the original staff members. He was the 4th person brought on in 2001. Well known for Andre's late night DKU abuses, where he would post about old and upcoming games and just take the piss out of them. He brought a lot of that cynicism and negativity that DK Vine really embraced and became known for throughout the buyout era. So, hats off to you, Andre.
Wait, but isn't this a Highway Spotlight, Saf?
No, I think Andre is member of the week at this point. Good night, everybody.
This has been produced by
STD.
and
Saf!